All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is
the Hip Hop Hour
with J. Mike
and David Lopez.
And we are coming to you live from the castle. And boy, we got a flame show for y'all tonight.
Man.
Oh,
it's
snap.
It's going to be incredible.
Are you ready for this?
I don't know if I'm ready yet. Wait.
We got Daisha McBride calling in from Knoxville, Tennessee, or the Tennessee area.
Yeah.
So I hope y'all are ready for that. But for now, get ready to tune into the flame opener. Oh, man. We will be right back after this flame opener. My name is J. Mike D-Lo. We in here, we deep. You know how we do it all the time. Don't pursue it. This is all old. Ain't nothing new to it. Oh, snap. Oh.
There was more than that, but we stopped it as to keep the mic from burning up.
We like to speak into this later. Because it might cost about $1,000 at least.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment. This is the Hip Hop Hour.
Woo!
Man, we got a crazy night for you guys tonight.
Oh, yeah. We got Daisha McBride calling in. Oh, man, I hope y'all are ready. It's about to be dope.
It is.
We're about to be talking about what makes a good hip-hop song, right?
That's a good question. What makes a good hip-hop song?
We'll get that to you right after this message, so stay tuned, baby. You're listening to the Hip Hop Hour with J. Mike
and David Lopez.
Woo!
What's that sound? Coming to you live from 91.5 WGRE FM. From boom bap to modern day trap, hailing from the Nat BK and back is none other than J. Mike and David Lopez, bringing you the Hip Hop
Hour. Man, so David.
Yes,
what are we talking about today, my good sir?
Well, when we were thinking about topics for the show, there was a lot that we could cover. So we wanted to start with the basics. I just wanted to know, Gerald, what makes a good hip-hop song?
So you asking me now?
Well, you asked me originally, but yeah, I turned the question kind of back.
I'm going to ask you what you asked me so we can figure out why you asking. Nah, but what makes a good hip-hop song? Man, there's so many different factors, dog. Whew. I think for me, what makes a good hip-hop song in terms of like the artist is delivery. I think that's like, I think it's one of the key components of a good hip-hop song is the delivery and the likeliness of your voice. You feel me? Because like, I feel like anybody, if they put their mind to it, can be a rapper, but not everyone has the voice of it.
Right.
So I think like having that voice, having that likability, and having that like natural draw and tug towards an audience, towards an audience's ear, I'm just like, yo, that's like, if you find a good beat, like that'll like that person can make a really great song. That's like my intro to what I think makes a hip hop song. But in terms of the technicalities to it, oh man, I think it's just gotta have. I think it has to have one part of it that's catchy. One part of it that like makes people remember it. Whether it's like whether it's the hook, whether there's like a riff in the beat or something, or like this like a dope like an iconic beat. Right. Or just the features that you have on it. I just feel like that makes a good hip hop song. If you have all the three of those together, you might F around and just have like a straight out of Compton type song. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta have, I don't know. What about you? What makes a good hip hop song for you?
Well, for me, I think it depends on what type of hip hop. Obviously, because we know there are a bunch of different types, a bunch of different feels that people are going for.
Sure.
But mainly for me, I agree with you in everything that you said, that, you know, their voice is pleasing, or it matches a certain character that's interesting to listen to, that it's memorable. due to some sort of element in the song, whether it be the hook or the beat or some sort of thing that you have on there that's memorable. For me, I think a message, something to say is really important for me, because there are a lot of hip hop songs. There are a lot of really catchy ones, but I'm not sure if I'd classify those as great. But what makes like a really good hip hop song to me is one that is catchy, that is very well done, that's lyricism is incredible, but also is saying something of substance and of meaning, whether that be about the artist's experience and something that they've gone through, whether it be growing up in a certain area or love or their perspective on something or something philosophical, a really good story,
right?
To portray something like that, or if it's just their ideas about how society is going or that sort of social commentary, because I think that's a lot of the roots of hip hop, where we're talking about what's happening around us. So that I think is essential for a great hip hop song.
Okay, I got a question for you then, my good sir.
Yeah.
What do you think is the difference between hip hop and rap?
Difference in,
if there is one.
Right, yeah. I think that some people have made a distinction between them, kind of just to make themselves sound more interesting. Like, nah. I'm a rapper. I'm not a hip hop artist or what have you. I think that there can be some distinctions when people decide to put themselves into that into those two different categories. So rap usually is usually referring to, at least from the way I understand it, it's really focused on lyricism. It's really focused on the skills of rapping, of a really catchy hook and those sort of things, and it usually comes with a really an interesting subculture that comes with rap. While hip hop, I think, actually encompasses even more than just music. Hip hop became a style of dress. It became an ideology. Became street art and graffiti, dance like break dancing and locking, popping and locking, and a whole bunch of different types that have now came out of that. So I think hip hop is a broader or more broad topic. I think
that's very true.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like it's very interesting to see like what makes a good hip hop song in the 90s versus what makes a good hip hop song nowadays.
Yeah.
I feel like nowadays it's mostly carried by the beat.
Yeah.
I feel like producers get like a lot more, I wouldn't say credibility, but I would say like that's the first thing people hear. You know, people buy like cars and stuff with subs now, or people buy speakers.
Yeah. And
like at parties and stuff, or at like social functions, whoever's got the biggest speakers that makes the biggest noise wins. It's not like I got the coolest song. It's more like, but you got the song with like the best type of like bass, or the best type of instrumental. And I feel like that's very interesting to me to see nowadays, because it's like I feel like everyone's rapping to the beat now. Yeah, that's how you get like this form of trap music and stuff like that. It's like it invigorates like all this energy, but at the same time, like, does that make a good hip hop song? Does that? I think it makes a fun hip hop song if it's just a really good beat. Because I think, like, for example, trap now, I think that their voice has become more of an instrument now than it has been a tool of speaking to someone. True. Right? Like, baby, won't you come my way? Like, you could say whatever you want. You could say tacos, cheese, and underwear, and it sounds the same. I'm sure people would still listen to it, you know? No, I feel it. No, it's another instrument. Would you argue, like, if someone was to make the argument, like, all right, like, I feel like trap is now like the what is it, like the kind of like boogie down hip hop songs of like the 1960s as it is today. Like, you know how like they just like they made those songs, this was like they just like rap to the beat. It was like, all right, went rap to the hat store and I got me a hat. It's like it's all beat at that point. Right. Like, you're not talking about anything. Yeah, it's not anything important. Yeah. So like I feel like we're kind of like cycling that again, because everyone's just like, yo, let's put out like these really fun, cool, good songs in that manner. You know what I'm saying? Right. So like, I don't know. I just feel like it's very interesting in that perspective. And I don't know, man. It's just... Nah, I agree.
I think that I don't think that that's ever been lost. You know, I think that that's something there's always that one track in the whole album that's usually a party song or something like that, and I think that hasn't gone away.
Ooh.
Which is fine. I think that that's good to have some songs that are just for fun. That's just for music. You know, I think that that's cool. I think with trap music, it's a really interesting type of music because they borrowed from so much in order to create it. So I think it's really like a bunch of different musical elements. Like you can hear like some even reggae sounds in there. You can hear like a certain type of hip hop, a certain flow. They stuck to like maybe 3 or 4 flows that they think work with the sort of beats that they decide to choose. And going back to my point before, it's just another instrument. So it's like playing an instrument. That's why I think that they stick to so few flows. It's because it's like a guitar playing along with the beat. Like it has little to do with the words. So I think it has its place. Now when people try to argue that like, you know, this is a really great and intense hip-hop song, I would disagree just because the message is gone there, but I think that it's good for what it was made for. It was made to hype people up. It was made to have fun on. Is it meant for political commentary? Not at all. So I wouldn't argue that it's, you know, one of the greats that's going to be remembered for years and years and years.
Very true. I agree with that statement completely. We got Daisha McBride calling in right now.
Whoa.
So, oh snap. Get ready for that.
Man, as we get ready for that, I'm just really excited to have her on the show. She's our first female artist on our show, so we're super excited because we're already breaking barriers and killing it. So just a few moments, you're going to hear this interview, and it's going to be really, really insightful and fun.
And we'll be right back right after these messages. So stay tuned for Daisha McBride on the what? What's that sound?
The Hip Hop Hour.
The Hip Hop Hour. All right. We are back. Daisha McBride will be with us in just a second. So, in terms of what do you think about like the role Christian rappers play in the rap game?
Wow, that's good question. I'm personally a really big fan of Christian rap, being a Christian myself. Like okay, big fan's a stretch. There are certain artists that I like. I like Andy Mineo, who just came out with a new album titled Uncomfortable. Really, really good production, really good lyrics. It was a good album. Lecrae is also another really good artist.
What do you think makes Lecrae stand out?
What makes him stand out? I think that I think he stands out in 2 respects. 1, as a rapper, and 2, as a Christian. Because, you know, it's not a... Hip-hop used to be considered, the devil's music. And that's theologically just not true. But, you know... but Lecrae really decided, really to break that barrier. Now, was he the first one? Absolutely not. But he's the first one to really make it really big. And just in the game, he's done so much, so much maneuvering between those 2 identities. Because I think I'm quoting him when he says that he's not a Christian rapper, but he's a rapper who is a Christian.
Ooh.
So it's not that he's different than other rappers. He just has he comes with this different perspective. So I think it's awesome because most of the songs are pretty positive for the most part. There's no like misogyny in it, and those sort of themes that are really popular in most quote unquote secular hip hop. But yeah, I like the place that he's coming from. It's really genuine. He doesn't really knock anyone. Doesn't say he's better than or less than, which I think is cool. I think that some Christian rap could be really corny, like really corny. Like before the past couple of years, that's kind of what it was. Like you'd hear rappers just like really bad, like really, really bad.
I just think what stands Lecrae out from everyone else is that I think like the way he raps, like you almost wouldn't even think it was Christian rap until you actually listen to it.
Exactly. And see, even you saying that is like you wouldn't think Christian rap had such a bad stigma. Like it was just awful.
That's very true.
Right?
That's very true. It's so true. And I don't like, for the life of me, I don't know why. I think there's just something about like people I feel like in a sense don't like getting preached to, which is why like people don't like preachy songs. Yeah. You feel me? But in the same sense, I feel like people like they want that realness and that connection with people. You feel me?
Absolutely. I think that's a really good point, because he's just trying to be real with people. Like that's it. He's just sharing his heart, sharing what he's thinking, what he's feeling, and that's something I really appreciate.
Speaking though of dope rappers, we got Daisha in the building. Daisha, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you guys?
All right. Finally. All right. We were having a little bit of technical. We weren't sure what was happening there. But how are you?
I'm good. I'm great. Better now. How are you all?
Better? What happened?
No, just I'm excited to do this interview and talk to you guys.
Huh?
All right.
Well, it's so nice to meet you. Yeah.
Well, I'm J Mike.
And I'm David Lopez.
And it's great to have you on our show. Are you ready to dive into this interview?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So we're going to start off with a basic question. How did you get into hip hop?
As in, how did I get into start rapping and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, or like how you started to listen to it and stuff like that.
Well, I've always loved music. When I was younger, I actually played though rather than doing it. I played the violin.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I don't really know. I kind of just always liked music, but I never thought that I would be doing something with it. So one day, it was my dad. It wasn't my dad's birthday. It was Father's Day, and I needed to get my dad a gift, but I didn't have any money.
Oh, snap.
So I played an instrumental and I wrote him a Father's Day rap.
Oh wow, that's adorable.
Yeah, and it wasn't the best, but I mean it wasn't terrible.
That's still pretty dope though that you actually did that.
But that's how I kind of got into like rapping and doing stuff like that.
Right,
man. But we see that you have a big following, right? So you must have had like a lot of experience with that following. It's not like you just like picked up 15,000 followers in a day. You know what I'm saying? So like, what are some of your favorite moments in the game as of right now?
Like when you say in the game, just like what are my favorite things that are going on in hip hop right now? Yeah,
like what are your you as a hip hop artist, just focusing on you, like what are some of your favorite moments that you've had so far, like at a show or just like making music? What's like one of your top moments that you've had in the game right now in hip hop?
Top 2 moments. Well, I guess I should say. So you mentioned my following that I have on social media.
Yes.
Well, I kind of got that by it started maybe about 6 months ago. A video of me rapping, me and a friend actually went viral.
Oh wow!
It went viral on Twitter. It was on Facebook, World Star. It was all over the place. And since that, just I guess the following has just gotten it's massive since then. So I think that's definitely a cool moment, just when you go on World Star and you see your video next to all these celebrities.
Yeah. Wow. That must have felt incredible.
That's really cool, man.
Yeah.
Wow. So this is all still kind of fresh to you a little bit.
Yeah, it's definitely new. Like I've been rapping for about 5 years, but I guess I never really took it seriously. But then when I saw the video go viral, I guess it kind of sparked something in me where I was like, okay, I can do this. Like, so ever since then, I've just been working and putting out music.
Right.
Well, there you go, man. That's how you do it.
Yeah. Wow. So, who are some of your biggest influences? Like, where do you get your inspiration from?
Well, I like all. Are you talking about musically?
Yeah.
Well, I like a lot of different genres. I'm not just a hip hop fan. I'm from Tennessee, so I like country, R&B. I like acoustic rock. But I like definitely Nicki Minaj just because, I mean, she's a boss. And she's a female.
Yes.
I like Ed Sheeran, John Mayer. I mean, I like a lot of different people.
Right.
So your experience as a female artist, how has that been different in the game? Because, you know, it's obviously not the dominant I guess culture to have females in like hip hop culture. It's not seen like it's very rare to see like a female artist make it big, like such as Nicki Minaj or Eve or like Little Kim, stuff like that. So what challenges have you faced in that? Like, have you faced like a lot of ignorant comments or stupid stuff, like people just like coming at your character because of that?
Oh yeah, all the time. Like ever since that video went viral, I've been putting out more videos, and they all have been doing well, just floating around social media. But a lot of times I'll get comments on the videos, and people will say, well, if you were a guy, you wouldn't be getting this much shine, or yeah, she's good for a girl.
Right.
But I mean, I'm if I'm good, I'm good. I don't like when people say, oh, you're good for a girl.
That whole for a girl stigma is just so I hate
stupid.
it. I hate it.
Yeah, it gets annoying.
Yeah, no, I mean, when you're talented, you're talented. So, you know, definitely hear that. So, I mean, what are your aspirations as an artist? Because I'm sure this isn't, the top of your game. How far do you want to go? And then with that, what do you want to contribute to hip hop just as an artist?
Oof.
Well, goal-wise, I want to win a Grammy. I think that would be really cool.
Ooh, thank you. You were the first person who has said that on our show. Everyone's being all modest, like, I'm just trying to, like, I'm just trying to
you don't
feed the
do
family.
it. You got to do it big.
Hey, I like that.
Yeah, so definitely want to win a Grammy one day. And I'm sorry, what was the second part of the question?
What you want to contribute to hip hop as a genre?
Okay. Well, me, I'm a clean artist, so all of my music is clean. I don't talk about drugs, sex, and I don't use profanity. But I want to just show that you can make clean music, but still have good music.
Right.
Because a lot of people, when they say, "Oh, you don't cuss," like they think, I don't know, they think my stuff is like Kids Bop or something. Like they just think it's weak or something, but it's definitely not. So I want to show that you can still make good music, but not have to talk about all those things.
Right. Awesome.
Man.
One thing that I was just listening to some of your stuff, and that's an important just theme in your music is your faith. Can you just talk a little bit about that and how that's influenced your music?
Well, yeah, I'm a Christian. I wouldn't call myself a Christian rapper. I like to say I'm a Christian who raps. Just because I don't want to be put inside a box. When you say Christian rapper, most people think that all they're gonna be talking about is God. But with me, that's not true. In my music, if I want to, if I like a guy, I want to be able to write a love song about me liking somebody. If I want to go out with my friends and have a good time, I want to be able to write a song about going out and having a good time. I don't want to just be put inside of a box. But yeah, my faith is one of the reasons why I don't use profanity.
Right.
Just because as a Christian we try to be as Christ-like as possible, and I don't think talking about that stuff is necessarily the most Christ-like. So
Absolutely.
That's why all my music is clean.
That's very interesting because David and I were just talking about how being labeled as a Christian rapper kind of has this negative stigma in hip hop, and it's just, I don't know, I really don't know why that is. There's really no specific reason, but it's just,
I think that it was said before. I mean, like, I'm a Christian as well, so I grew up listening to a whole bunch of music like that. and my parents would try to be relevant, so they'd show me like these Christian rappers, and they were just like really bad. Like it was really corny. It took like Lecrae's and Reach Records label as a whole kind of to break that.
That's very true.
Yeah, but
that's very true.
I really do appreciate what you're saying. That's incredible.
So, like, do you have any? What's your latest project that you have out, or what's your latest project that you're working on as of right now?
Yeah.
Well, in July, I put out a 5-song EP. It's called The Come Up, and it's doing really well. It's what's the word I'm looking for? It's very diverse. It's not. That was kind of the point of the EP, just to showcase how I can rap over different styles, beats. So you have kind of like trap beats. You have the slower kind of more ones where you just kind of vibe to. You have like they're just all 5 beats, and all 5 songs are completely different, which is what I wanted. But now, as of right now, I'm just working on putting out a couple of new singles. I'm hoping to start working on this project soon that talks about suicide awareness. I don't have all the details for it yet, but it should be pretty big.
Wow. That's heavy.
That's incredible. I love that you're doing something with your music.
Yeah.
And making it about something. That's incredible.
I love the consciousness, and I love it, man. I love it a lot. That's great that you're doing it. I'm glad that you also have a good following for all this too. So, kind of wrapping up, tell us about like the big moves you're making right now. Like, what are some of the biggest moves you got like planned ahead, or that you plan on making? If you want to give us a little insight.
Well, like I said, we're trying to do something with suicide awareness. So basically, I'm going to create a song that just basically highlights, suicide and all that type of stuff. And we're going to, all the proceeds of the song will probably be donated to some type of foundation that, that does suicide. So I'm definitely excited about that. But then I'm finally getting some merch together. People have been asking, do you have shirts? Do you have T-shirts? Do you have hats? And I haven't had anything, but pretty soon I should be having some merch come out, which should be cool. And also for my newest song that I just put out last week called Heat, we're about to do a music video for that. So,
well, we got the song queued up, so we're gonna do a preview for that. Yes. Oh, what's about to be fire in here?
Somebody turn on the AC.
Oh snap, she's caught on. Real quick though, like, you have any labels looking your way, or any labels that reach out to you? Are you currently signed to a label right now?
No, I'm not currently signed. Okay. I've had a few reach out. I didn't like the deals that were presented. That's one thing. I want to be signed to a label, but I want to have certain rights. Like, I want to own my masters. I want to, have creative control. And so, I've had a couple reach out. Like, no major labels, more just a bunch of independent ones. But no, I'm definitely on the lookout. But I think it's just whatever the right deal, whenever it comes along, I'll take it.
That's awesome.
All right, man. Well, we wish you the best, and
absolutely
staying on top of all that.
Thank you so much. You guys are awesome.
Hey,
do you have any shout outs real quick for all the people listening?
Shout outs. I don't know. Just shout out to my family and friends, because I'm sure some of them are probably listening.
Awesome.
Hey, shout out to God.
Amen.
There we go.
But no, I'm just thankful, and I'm just appreciative for the opportunity.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was Daisha McBride with the Hip Hop Hour, giving us a pretty dope interview. Man,
very, very dope
doing big things out here. We're about to play 2 of her songs coming up next, The Come Up and Heat. So stay tuned for that right after this message. This is J. Mike
and David Lopez
and
Daisha McBride.
Daisha singing.
Oh, was that my cue?
Yeah.
And Daisha McBride.
There we go. And you are listening to, what show is this, Daisha?
I think, is it the Hip Hop Hour?
I think it's the Hip Hop Hour.
I think it's the Hip Hop Hour.
All right. Stay tuned. We're about to be playing her song coming up right next. So, keep listening. and kick back, relax, and bump this joint. All right, we'll be right back after this message. Thank you, Daisha.
When you nod your head yes, but you wanna say no.
Just to put that talk to rest. Had to pull up on these rappers just to show them I'm the best. Yeah, I had to let them know I'm coming for the crown. Yeah, I'm headed to the top, and you know it. Yeah, I'm trying to get it right now. Right now, right now. Yeah, I'm trying to get it right now. Right now, right now. Yeah, I'm trying to get it right now. Man, this is the come up. I'm coming for the crown. Yeah, I'm headed to the top. Yeah, I'm trying to get it right now. Look, watch me go ham on the beat. Watch me making people stand on their feet. Watch me probably lose my voice. I'm snapping harder than all of the boys. I've been working. Sleep was a no. Just getting better. Show after show. They ask why I'm single. I just grin. Guys hate it when you can rap better than them. I told the squad we be on top. I told that man she not get it from mom. So now I attack every verse on the song. Talk about it there, it shouldn't be long. I'm feeling amazing, forget what they saying. They ask how I do it, I just been praying. You know the click, it's nothing but winners. I hate a tiger like I'm Kylie Jenner. Pull up on these haters just to put that talk to rest. Had to pull up on these rappers just to show them I'm the best. Yeah, I had to let them know I'm coming for the crown. Yeah, I'm headed to the top, and you know it. Yeah, I'm trying to get it right now. Right now, right now. Yeah, I'm trying to get it right now. Right now, right now. Yeah, I'm trying to get it right now. Man, this is the come up. I'm coming for the crown. Yeah, I'm headed to the top. Yeah, I'm trying to get it right now. When I'm in my zone, and just move out the way. Go ahead, make like time, cause I need my space. I'm feeling like I ain't what hip-hop is missing. I'm feeling like I should just marry this beat. I feel like spazzing, I'm on my Rosa, cause man, I'm not about to take the backseat. Keisha got bars, that's nothing new. Think it's your time, go and hit smooth. Everybody talking, but I ain't bothered. The girl ain't worried, Hakuna Matata. Punch lies hitting like Lee and Cotta. Yeah, it's getting hot, man, pass me the water. I took my break, I was keeping it fair, but now the girl's back and I'm ending career. R.I.P. When I want right now, right now. We on the come right now, right now. Yeah, I'm speaking right now, right now. Trying to get right now, right now. Shout new kid on the block, shit, they gon' love me when they see me at the top. I know that you watch it, tell me what you see. All you need to know is I'm coming with the heat, man, I'm coming with the heat. Coming with the heat, yeah, I'm coming with the heat. Coming with the heat, yeah, I'm coming with the heat. Coming with the heat, coming with the heat, with the heat. Don't sleep. I said I just spit it like I see it. If you ain't got your bars up there, homie, you gon' need it. Just know I'm not the type to start acting all aggressive. Sometimes that's the only way they'll get the message. Man, she only 19. Why she rapping like she grown? But these rappers acting childish, so I'ma take the throne. And I'm coming with the heat, so I don't need nobody gassing me. Flow is like Kobe with the ball, nobody's passing me. You sleeping at night, eyes closed in your dreams. My head is cramping up from writing all these 16s. This ain't happened overnight, this is years of long nights. This is lanes bashing my name, saying I never get it right. They saying Daisha blowing up now, she must have the juice. But I'm just doing me, so let me take the whole fruit. And you know as far as female rap goes, Nicki's done it all. We know Jordan was the best, but that never stopped LeBron. I'm just trying to make my legacy, take care of my family. Snakes in the grass, who I really thought were fam to me. Ain't coming with the ego, I'm coming with the legal. Cause I'ma need the law once I body these amigos. Watch out, new kid on the block. That shit ain't gon' love me when they see me at the top. I know that you watch it, tell me what you see. All you need to know is I'm coming with the heat, man, I'm coming with the heat. Coming with the heat, yeah, I'm coming with the heat. Coming with the heat, yeah, I'm coming with the heat. Coming with the said I'd be something with the rhymes. Had bars since 10, man, I'm basically a dime. I asked God for a sign and I came up with a quote. Said, Daisha, you a Capricorn, you always been the GOAT. And I ain't taking shots, I'm just coming with the heat. If you cold in the winter, homie, put this on repeat. They say talk about the money, drugs, sex, and the sin. Rap thug life, then go show a little skin. Make a club banger, give us something we can feel. Go through all of that, and you'll probably get a deal. But I serve a higher power, so I'm careful with my words. I'm waiting for a deal while y'all waiting for me to curse. I've been working, this ain't just no hobby. I'm trying to be in the penthouse, y'all can stay in the lobby. But wait, all I see is me, like I'm playing on my Wii. And I think I heard the beat, so let us all take a knee. But I'm coming like Drake hit Meek with the Rico. Just know I got the title, and you can keep your Vivo. Forget about the bars, man, just know I spit the truth. Cause I'm talking about things that go way beyond the booth. If everybody watching who's wondering who is she, you'll know me real soon, cause I'm coming with the heat.
Woo!
Man.
I'm sorry if I hurt y'all ears, man.
She came with the heat.
She came with the heat.
That might have been the biggest understatement of the year.
Yo, my favorite line. What'd she say? Everyone knew Jordan was the best, but that didn't stop LeBron. I was like, man.
That was good.
That was a good punchline.
That was good.
I was like, ooh.
Man, I wish I wrote that.
That was good inspiration, man. That was a good song. Yo, so huge shout out to Daisha McBride, 865. Yo, repping it all day. Thank you so much for coming on the show and showing the Hip Hop Hour some love. If y'all want live, tweet us, man. Hashtag OG Hip Hop. We listen. We listen. We respond. We
do
have people for that. It's just us, but we got us, dang it, and we will listen and we will respond. And we got our girl Lindsay, who is like the PR of my heart right now.
Big shout out to Lindsay,
killing the game,
incredible,
killing the game. But anyways, this is J Mike
and David Lopez,
and thank you so much for tuning into the Hip Hop Hour. Tune in next week for our mid-season finale. That's what I'm calling it. Before we go on fall break.
Yeah. So
tune in. We're trying to get a lit artist for y'all. If it hasn't been lit already, we're trying to get a litter artist for y'all. And we ain't talking about trash.
That was good litter. That was good.
All right.
I got it.
Anyways, but we're going to sign off with some Isaiah Rashad, Sylvia Demo. So please stay tuned in next week. And always, always, always stay beautiful, Greencastle.
Peace.
Deuces. This has been real.